You know, I have no idea. I apologize. That's above my pay grade. They don't share that information. his attention. The guy in the back. Just a little information before we get started on this final set of news conferences this evening. As a courtesy to our student athletes and the coach, please turn your cell phones off. We'd like to remind you that when you ask your questions, please, if you want any one of the three to answer the question, please do it in the order or however you want to do it, but tell us the order that you want. Want to also remind you there's no live TV shots tonight. I don't know that any of you all are involved with that, but know that that's upcoming. And they are here, so we're going to get started as soon as they get a chance to pick up a drink. Would you please, if you want to ask all three of the student athletes a question, please say which one you want to start and the order that you want them to answer in. It makes it much simpler for everybody. So we'll get started here momentarily. We're now joined by the UNI Panthers, Coach Ben Jacobson, our three student athletes, Paul Jesperson, Matt Bohannon, and Wes Washburn. Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I just tell you first how proud I am of these three guys. They asked for Clint and for Jeremy, and I told them no. I said we're going to go and do this. It's not going to be easy for these three young guys, but I'm telling you, they can handle it. Man, we played our tails off, and unfortunately, we were on the wrong side of just a crazy 30 seconds that 30 seconds that we aren't going to be able to ever have an answer for, nor do we need one. It just happened to go that way. But everything that happened to get to that point, these are three of the finest young men and three of the best guys we've ever had come through our program, and I'm extremely proud of them. And before you go to questions, I'd congratulate Texas A&M on just staying in there long enough. If they made just one small mistake in that last 30 seconds, anything, and we would have still got out of there. So congratulations to Texas A&M.
Okay, questions for our student athletes or coach? We'll start right over here in the left-hand side.
Jeremiah Davis, Cedar Rapids Gazette. Wes, I guess if you could break down what went wrong in those last few seconds there, getting the ball inbounds, stuff like that.
Yeah, they just turned up the pressure a little bit. Started denying in passing lanes. Bo was out of the game. He's usually the one who inbounds the ball for us. But credit to Texas A&M for turning up the pressure and making some plays when they had to.
Got a question in the middle, right here.
Jason Kersey from the Oklahoma. Matt, you had to go out of the game with about a minute left. Can you take us through what happened to force you to go out, and how tough was it coming back when you weren't 100%?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't what we wanted. Just kind of a freak thing, came down and didn't feel right when I got up, and tried to get back in as soon as I can, but just wasn't feeling right. And I tried that overtime and double overtime, but I just didn't have much. And I wish I could have been out there with my guys and taken care of it when it was in regulation.
Question on the aisle.
For Wes again, was it a matter of one thing leading to another, sort of cascading on each other in that final minute?
No, I don't think it was that. I think they made a bunch of great individual plays. Turned the ball over, we made some mistakes, and they capitalized on it, and that's credit to them.
Got a question in the middle left.
Jim Sullivan, Waterloo Courier for Paul. Paul, how close did it feel in the final minute? How could you taste it at that point?
Yeah, it felt like we were a minute away from advancing. Texas A&M made some great. West had some great individual plays. Yeah, they made some great individual plays, and we weren't able to make a few that we needed to make. So credit them.
Question on the aisle.
Yeah, Jake Trotter, ESPN.com. Paul, Wes, Matt, can you contrast the emotions of being on both sides of two incredible finishes, Friday and then Sunday?
Yeah, two totally different feelings for sure. One knowing you're moving on, and one knowing you're going home, and it sucks. I mean, love these guys to death, and wish we could keep going.
Yeah, it's just tough to. That's the NCAA tournament, though. That's what happens. Paul's shot doesn't go in. A couple days ago, we go to overtime. You don't know what happens, so it just is a wide range of emotions, and just couldn't have be prouder to be with Paul and Wes here and understand what we did this season and what we showed the country and how we understand that we should be moving on. But credit them for making some plays. But we were 30 seconds away from getting one step closer to our goals.
Any more questions for us? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, like these guys said, two completely different ends of the spectrum. 2 nights ago it was great to know that we were playing today. I'm sure it's going to hurt a little bit more in the morning, even knowing that we're not playing next week. But I couldn't have asked for two better guys to go out with. I'm gonna miss these guys. These guys are my brothers. I'm gonna be real close to them for the rest of my life.
We have a question on the aisle.
Bo, is there anybody you can lean on the most in this situation to try and help you through it?
These guys here, the rest of the guys in the locker room, and the coaches, because no one else saw what we did this season, and no one was with us every day, getting up early, shooting shots, dog fighting through practice, trying to turn this thing around from 10 to 11. I hope people understand just how much we came together and how much, if you believe, you can do something special. And man, it's just I'm just gonna lean on these guys, and I mean we'll eventually get over it, but it's just we're just gonna need our time for now.
Question on the outside right.
Yeah, Paul, Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. You guys played all but one possession of both overtimes without Wes. You still stuck in and took it to the very end. Can you talk about how tough it was to play those 9 minutes without Wes, especially as emotionally drained as you had to be after what happened in regulation?
Yeah, Wes is a guy we've been leaning on all year. So anytime that he goes out like that, it presents a challenge. But that's been our deal this whole year. Different situations have popped up, and we've had to figure out ways around them. Tonight was another one. Saw Bo go down, got hurt. We had to call on somebody else, and they were ready. Wes went out. We had to call on somebody else. I went out. They had to call on somebody else. But that's this program's deal. That's what this program is built on. Everybody's going to step up to the challenge. Nobody's going to fear any situation. And I'm just thankful that Coach gave me a chance to be a part of it.
This is going to be our last question for our student athletes.
Matt, what will be the words you give to the underclassmen, the people who are coming up next year? What sort of advice will you give them in dealing with this and then going forward to prepare for next season?
just remember that feeling in the locker room like we have right now, and understand that Paul, Wes, and myself just gave it our all, and we really wanted to make it to the Final Four. We said that the train stops in Houston, and to know how close we were, and it's just tough. So I'd just say, just believe. We did a lot of things that no one else in the country thought we could, and we just kept listening to Coach Jake and just said believe in ourselves, and it's just something that the guys know. The guys know what we did this season, and they know how special it was, and you get that feeling around a group of guys, and it's something that you'll never forget. So program's in great hands, and we'll be happy over the course of my whatever I do next. I'll certainly be cheering for those guys and doing whatever I can to help out.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going to let you guys go back to the locker room. Congratulations on a great season. Questions for Coach? Start right over here on the aisle.
Jeremiah Davis, Cedar Rapids Gazette. Coach, similar to what I asked before, was it a matter of things cascading upon themselves for the guys, not being able to get the ball in bounds, things like that in that final 30 seconds?
Yeah, it changed things. When Bo got hurt, because he is the one that's taken the ball out in that situation the entire year. So that immediately made things different. And at that time in a game, let alone this game, really the last thing you want to have is your inbounder not be there. So that changed things. And then after that, there was, Jeremy had that pass toward half court that he had a hand on that I think he could have, held on to, and that he dribbles it over and gets fouled. It's probably over. We talked about, since we didn't have any timeouts, we talked about throwing the ball long if you were in any trouble. And unfortunately, in that situation, you don't think about throwing it long, even after you've talked about it. So, had we maybe done that once or twice and got some seconds off the clock, then we're fine. I mean, there'll be 100 different ways to slice that up, and unfortunately, it's at the end of the day, these three guys should be playing next week.
Question on the aisle.
Yeah, Ben, Gabe Bach with Texags College Station. I wonder if you could take us through what you were able to do to slow down House for almost the entire game. He was scoreless until 5:14 left and finished with 22. And then what changed?
Well, Wes is a tremendous defender, absolutely tremendous. And we felt like his quickness would bother House, that would take away a lot of his opportunities to drive the basketball, which was going to leave him with that jump shot. And he's good at both. But when he's able to do both at the same time, he's really hard to guard. And so we felt like Wes's quickness he would be able to stay in front of him. And then Wes has got the ability to get back and still contest that jump shot. He gets there quick, and he's shown that all year against good players. So I just think Wes did a tremendous job. And obviously with Wes getting in foul trouble and then didn't play in the overtimes, that allowed him to get some more space. Our lineups just weren't the same, and you give him credit for making a couple big ones. That three he hit that was contested by Jeremy on the right wing, if that doesn't go in, we win again in overtime. I think that was an overtime three that he made. So give him credit for making, he made plays, but that shot was an important shot because the group we had left was going to win in overtime if he doesn't make that, I think.
Question on the aisle.
Sully asked Bo about what his advice for the guys going forward. What do you feel your role is, or what do you feel like you have to do to help the guys get past this, moving into next year?
Hey, look, my role, Jeremiah, is to lead. Plain and simple. That's my role. And I learned a lot from these three seniors about how to do that. So I'm better at it now than I was when this season started. And so I, with the help of my staff and our administration, we will lead. just like we're supposed to. And we will make sure our guys understand that things happen. And we'll crank it and we'll get ready and we'll be upbeat and we'll be ready to go as soon as we need to be come November. Yeah, I don't know any other way. We're going to lead.
We have time for one final question for Coach.
Along those lines, Jim Sullivan, Waterloo Courier. Jake, along those lines, is this the toughest loss you've ever experienced coaching anywhere else?
Yeah, no question. No question, Sully. And, you know, what this team was able to accomplish, I've told these guys this for a few weeks now. What they've been able to accomplish this year, I think, is the greatest thing that's happened in our program. With what we lost to graduation, with the way we went into the season, with a roster of 9 guys, and not overly experienced, not overly deep, to rattle off what we did from mid-January until now, Sully, is the greatest thing that's happened, considering the team that we had. And when I say that, Wes is a tremendous player, and Bo and Paul are really good players, and Jeremy's a really good player, and Clint's a really good player, and Wyatt's a really good player. And Bennett had his moments. But for them to do what they did, Sully, man, that's what makes it hard. It shouldn't have ended tonight, but maybe it ends next Thursday, or maybe it ends this Saturday. I mean, unless you play that final game, there is an end. And because of the way these guys handled themselves and the leadership that these 3 guys showed, Sully, the way this one went down, there's no question. This is the hardest one that I've been a part of. But the last thing I would tell you is the reason it's that for me is because these 3 guys, what they did, and they should be playing next week. And I take responsibility for that not happening. But those 3 seniors were absolutely awesome.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much for your comments. Congratulations on a great year. We're now joined by the Texas A&M Aggies, head coach Billy Kennedy, his student athletes Jalen Jones, Alex Caruso, and Danielle House. Coach, your thoughts?
First of all, unbelievable respect for Northern Iowa and their program and Coach Jacobson, and first class all the way around. The way those kids competed at the end and the shots they made, we were really fortunate and blessed to win. And I'm thankful. Obviously, we're excited. We're moving on, and I'm proud of my guys just hanging in there. They just kept hanging in there and didn't quit. And that's what I'm proud of. But I can't say enough. It's kind of bittersweet when you see Northern Iowa, their players and their coach, because I've got so much respect for them. But we've been blessed, and we're moving on.
Okay, question on the outside left, and then we'll move over to this side.
Yeah, Gabe Bach with Texags. For all 3 players, we'll go this way, starting with Jalen. How do you put this into context, what we just saw tonight?
First off, I'd like to give a lot of credit to Northern Iowa. They played their tails off, and they're very well coached. On the game, man, I'm just still lost for words. I'm still just shocked. I mean, I just know that my teammates and I just continued to fight throughout the game, and we kept fighting, and the coaching staff kept telling us to fight. Our bench kept backing us up. The crowd kept backing us up, and man, it was just probably one of the best victories of my life.
Yeah, just reiterating what Jalen said, Northern Iowa is a heck of a team. They played really well. The stuff they run's really hard to guard. Well coached too. They had a great season. Hats off to them. Craziest game I've been a part of, just from beginning to end. How we played, how we came back, how they came back, how we tied it again, and then ultimately won it in double overtime. Just an amazing game. This is what March is about.
Like Coach Kennedy said, first-class team, from the coaches to the players. I'm just grateful that we got a chance to play against such talented guys and well-coached guys. And like Alex said, this is the craziest game I've been a part of in my life too. I'm just so excited right now. I can't talk.
Got a question in the middle, and then we'll move to the outside. Okay.
Jake Trotter from ESPN.com. Guys, I guess somebody either before or after the game wrote in your locker room, believe on the whiteboard. How do you believe down 12 with 30 seconds to go that you can still win the game?
Not ready to be done with our careers yet. That's the biggest thing. That's what we've done all year. Excuse me. Whether we've been up 10, up 20, down 10, just make a play. And we kept saying that, and just fortunate and blessed that the ball bounced our way a couple times. But I mean, it's just we weren't ready to be done playing yet.
I just think we just faced so much adversity during the season that we were built for this. Even when we were down and out and thought it was over, we just kept telling ourselves, keep fighting to the end and make sure that we don't regret anything out there. And I've got to give a lot of credit to my teammates. They played their hearts out, and I was glad to be a part of this, and I'm just happy how we came out with the victory, and this was a tough one.
Yeah, like they said, I'm just happy to be a part of this. My teammates, they gave it their all. Like coming back in the huddle with less than a minute left and seeing the freshman face and Tavario, them guys' faces, and the fight. They kept telling us, encouraging us to come on. We still got a lot of time left. Like it's a lot of time left, and just for them themselves not to give up and us get a victory, it's huge. I'm just happy that I can be a part with my brothers up here, and happy that we got the win.
We got a question there, and then we'll come over here on this side.
Drew Brown with 12th Man Magazine. Alex, I'm sure you guys' phones are blowing up. What do you think's going on back in College Station right now?
Mayhem. I know. It's probably pandemonium back there. I mean, just glad to be a part of such a great university and great city that I'm sure they'll be patting us on the back and ready to take the fight to Anaheim with us.
We got a question in the middle, right?
Jason Kersey from the Oklahoman. For all three players, Jalen, Alex, and then Daniel, I don't know how much of Oklahoma you had a chance to watch the last couple days, but what have you seen from them, and how do you feel like you match up with them?
I watched them a lot during, their Big 12 play, and they know they have a lot of good players, and, we're going to enjoy this win tonight and recover tomorrow, and we're going to focus on them later. But I know they're a good team, and that'll be another tough game, and we'll try to prepare ourselves as best as possible for them.
Yeah, like Jalen said, we've had chances to watch them on TV. I mean, they got one of the best players in the country, if not the best, and then the rest of their team's really good too. So, I mean, they've been in the spotlight all year. We've had chances to catch them a couple times, but it's an extremely talented team. They're playing really well right now. Just excited to move on.
Got a question on the outside right.
Jerome Solomon with the Houston Chronicle. Daniel, can you first, was it the worst game you've ever played when you hadn't made a shot for the first 35 minutes? And how did it turn around for you and you scored 22 in the last, overtime in the last 5 minutes?
No, it wasn't the worst game I probably ever played. I'm pretty sure practice was. I had pretty bad moments in practice at times. So, just scoring that many points. All the credit really belongs to my teammates and Coach Kennedy. He drew the plays up. My teammates got the ball where I was able to score, and I'm just grateful to be on the receiving end, and I'm grateful that I was able to finish the plays for them.
We got a question on the side.
Daniel, a little bit more on that. What was Washpin doing, and how good was he on you, and then how much did it impact your offensive success when he fouled out?
Washpin did a good job of smothering me. I mean, he was obviously he's a little bit shorter than me, so he crowded me a lot. But when he fouled out, I think Alex came to me and told me just take it to another gear and be aggressive and drive the ball. So when he fouled out, it opened up the lanes a little bit more, and I think I was able to find my flow throughout the course of the game when we was catching back up and getting deflections and everything.
Good. This will be the final question for our student athletes.
Gary Niemig of the Tulsa World. Which one of you guys will check Buddy Hield next Thursday?
Our team. It's going to take a team effort. I mean, not one guy. I'm not good enough to guard him by myself. I don't think anybody else on our team say they were. So, I mean, we'll just be ready to take care of him and the rest of the guys that are shooting like 50% from 3 too. So we'll be ready to go, though. It'll take a full team effort, I mean, just like tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going to let you go. Congratulations on the win and best of luck this week. Questions for Coach will start on the right-hand side, and then we'll come up. Yeah, thank you.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. Billy, how tough is it? You talk about believing and staying and fighting and all that, but when you're down 12 with 40 seconds left, we've seen teams in this tournament empty their bench. We've seen coaches quit fouling. Even the ones that keep trying, it's sort of half-hearted. I mean, the die's been cast. How do you not let that happen?
Well, the one thing, we played the game the right way, even at the end. We didn't have guys just coming down jacking up threes. We tried to drive the ball, and when Daniel couldn't get to the hole, he kicked it to somebody else. And we ate more clock than I would have liked, but I thought we did a really good job of playing the game the right way, not just jacking shots and getting back. I mean, and our defensive pressure, which we don't do a whole lot of, we went small. I mean, our guys just did a heck of a job, turning our defense into offense. But we gave ourselves a chance because we didn't selfishly just start jacking up shots, which usually happens in that situation. And a lot of it has to do, we had seniors on the floor, and Alex Caruso, he plays the same way, like he plays that way every day. Practice, game, I mean, that's how he plays. So, and, Admon Gilda, did a tremendous job as a young player, and Tony came in. I mean, we made enough plays, and it was just an amazing win.
Question here in the middle.
Jason Kersey with the Oklahoma. Billy, have you ever seen a game where a team comes back like that without having to foul in the last minute?
No. I mean, I've never been a part of a game like that, never saw one. Still really don't know what happened when I heard that we were up down 12 with 34 or 43 seconds to play and won. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I don't know what Vegas's odds are on a situation like that, but, people know about my faith, and all I can do is say, I told them, to God be the glory. That's all I can say. So I'm just thankful for that moment, for this moment. I mean, I'm not usually up or down. I'm pretty even-keeled, and that's how I feel right now. I mean, I'm elated. It'll soak in. I got to go watch it. I still don't know what happened, to be honest with you.
Question on the aisle.
Yeah, Billy, same question for you that I asked Daniel about. He was scoreless until 5:14 left. Can you take us through what they were doing to limit him and then how it flipped?
They did a great job defensively of trying to take him away, and he missed some good shots. He missed a layup in transition, and he missed some good shots, I thought, the first half. And Tyler getting in foul trouble hurt us. It kind of broke our rhythm, and You know, they hit some dagger threes. They're a tough team. I mean, they run their offense and they grind you, and you're down. Being down 12 or 10 against a team like that, it's like being down 20. So I mean, it's just an amazing comeback. I mean, that's all. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say.
Got a question on the outside, right?
Billy, does it make you wish you'd have just pressed earlier in the game? I mean, they
Yeah,
sort of,
you know, we
fell
went
apart.
small. We went small and cut it to 6. We played a lineup we never played all year long. You know, when we went small with DJ Hogue at the 4 and Jalen Jones at the 5, Daniel at the 3. We even played Daniel House at the 4 some. And we got back in it, but dang, Northern Iowa, man, they just hit big threes. I mean, the number 2 Carlson kid hit some threes against Tony Troca that were deep at the end of the clock. I mean, we were doing the right things, but they were good. You know, they made big plays.
Question on the outside left.
Eric G., the franchise here at Oklahoma City. Coach, how do you feel like you match up with Oklahoma?
You know, we played Oklahoma just a couple of years ago. I know Buddy Hield. We recruited him. We know their roster. Coach Kruger's like a mentor to me. I've known him forever and look up to him in so many ways. A first-class guy, great coach. But I think they're a tough matchup because everybody they put on the floor can score. And it ought to be a heck of a game. Whoever can play the best defense, obviously. And you got to make shots against Oklahoma. You got to score. You know, we got to do a much better job of scoring than we did tonight. But just the flow of the pace of the game that they play is kind of like we like to play a little bit. We got to take advantage of Tyler Davis and get him the ball inside against a good Oklahoma team.
This will be the final question for Coach in the middle left.
Garen Emig of the Tulsa World. Just to follow up, Billy, I know you guys have defended against Euless and Simmons and Niang over the course of the season. Does going through matchups like that in any way, shape, or form prepare you for defending a kid like Buddy?
I don't know if you shut Buddy down. I mean, nobody's really been able to do it. You know, you got to guard the other guys too. It's a unique way. Coach has done an unbelievable job, and Buddy looks like he's calling plays to Coach, and Coach says, "Okay, yeah, Buddy." I mean, they got an unbelievable relationship, and he's been successful doing that all year. But their other players are really good. You know, Spangler, man, tough kid. We played Jordan Woodard. I think that's his first name. There's so many brothers we recruited. Gave us fits when we played him in the Toyota Center just a couple of years ago. We couldn't. Coach played a 1-3-1, and it was against most of these guys: Buddy Hield, Jordan Woodard, and Cousins. So we're very familiar with them. It ought to be a heck of a game, but we're going to have to play a lot better against this team to march on.
Okay, Coach, congratulations on the win and good luck next week.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.